Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome to Beyond Your Window. This is a game I found on Itchio, just looking through games that my computer could play, and I think it's like a romance story based in an apartment. There's 4 different chapters that are like 4 different stories from what I'm gathering. I don't know, this game is pretty much brand new. It came out 3 days ago for me recording and like a week ago for when you guys are watching. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just gonna hop right into it and we can see what we have to offer here. I'm excited. Game looks super cool, the art looks amazing from what I've seen, and yeah. You're in your room. In front of you there's a notepad. You've left some notes on the last few pages, but none of them can help you find useful ideas. They're only excerpts of content with no cohesion, no theories at all, no feelings. Have you lost something? And if so, why? Maybe it's a lack of contact with people. Maybe observing others' lives will help you find what you're looking for. A pure and complete idea. So far it's kind of reminding me of the movie Rear Window. It's an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's about a dude who stares out his window. He finds a murder mystery, but that's probably not going to happen in this game. From the window in front of you, you see numerous facades of buildings. Different apartments for different lives. From where you are, that's actually, that's pretty good. I like that. It's from where you're, but it's you are. Anyway, from where you are, you can see glimpses of these existences. And on their faces, you see the shadows of different problems. Difficult solutions, situations that don't seem to be able to fix. Maybe they think those situations are impossible to be repaired. As you watch them, you wonder what kind of problems they are dealing with, and what if you could be able to fix them. Oh, cool, so we can like let's click on the coffee. It's your favorite mug. It changes color when something hot is in it. Cool, we got a little math problem going on there. All these notebooks filled with words, signs, and drawings. You don't know what to make of most of them. Ink spill! The ink bottle is almost empty, so you don't have to buy another. It looks like it all spilled out. Look at this artwork, though. Holy lord. Alright, so just click on the lamp. Your father gave you this lamp. He always had strange tastes, but somehow it fits perfectly in this room. Some tissues and a duster. You use them to erase the notes from the chalkboard on the left side of the room. Alright, let's open the window. Can we open it? Oh, okay, good. We can look through the window. Okay, so this is like our chapter selection almost, right? I clicked the top one just because, I don't know. But let's see what's going on in here. I hope this isn't copyrighted. Running out of time! Okay, I'm just going to keep talking because maybe if it is copyrighted we can not get the strike or the claim, maybe? I don't really care that much. Alright. A small development studio occupies the left side of the 3rd floor. As silent as it may seem, it's a very busy place in which work never seems to end. In this moment, the whole team is focused on implementing new features. The concentration is intense and the schedule is tight. 1 month until the deadline. The whole team is stressed, desperately trying to meditate between a relaxed workflow and an efficient one, but every choice risks to lead them further from this balance. Oh, this is like a choice-based game too, by the way, I think. When you work with someone for a large amount of time, you get to recognize their feelings by the expressions on their faces, or how they move, or how they talk. So as the lead artist moves closer to the desk, the director instantly senses the oncoming problem. Surprisingly, the lead's face is at ease, or at least more than usual. There are no nervous tics on his face. The fact he hasn't shaved for almost a month makes him look even better than usual. Sorry, but... Hold on, does this game have voices? Okay, so it does have voices, but it's like a robot reading it to you, so I'll read them. Sorry, but we received emails from 2 members of the concept art department. What happened? They decided to leave the team. What a splendid idea. Why so sudden? I don't know if they're boys or girls, by the way. They found new opportunities in other studios, and the project doesn't inspire them anymore. That definitely is a problem. Of course, we'll have to close their contracts, but even 2 less people will create a huge issue. Yes. Of course, our project is a 2D game. We'll have to reschedule the workload for the department. So, what should we do? Cut some features or distribute the workload on remaining members. Hey, if we're releasing a game, they usually come out incomplete anyway. We'll just remove some features. Are you sure? Won't it be a problem? We'll save some time for the development, and the department won't be so stressed out. Understood. Fine, I'll tell the others then. Good. Both in little and in bigger studios, problems with the department's members are common. People leaving the team or not properly doing their job or simply not good at communicating. All this could lead to serious and impactful problems. But people are not the only problematic element. And that, even if already clear to the director, becomes more obvious as the tech leader approaches. I'm sorry to disturb you, but we have a problem. A problem? What kind of problem? One of the programmers has made some mistakes in the code, but he just realized it now. And what kind of mistakes? Well, we found some, but not all of them yet. They don't seem to be dangerous, but they sure are a lot of pain. And he uploaded them without checking? What is he, an idiot? I've already told him that. That's wonderful. 1 month until the deadline and some moron makes mistakes in the code. Well, we have 2 options now. Fix them, but it'll take time, leave them be, and push until the release. I don't want to release a buggy game. We're going to fix those. We can't deliver a bugged game. You know that as well. Of course, we can tell the producer we'll have to schedule a new date for the release. It won't happen. Oh, right. We can't afford it. Exactly. We'll never gain more days. We'll have to manage the time we have and fix everything. That sure is troublesome, ain't it? So I guess we gave the art department a break and this guy has to do a bunch of work. Seated at his chair, the director continues working, silently and focused. Around him, a small number of other people, like a troop of soldiers, follow his directions. And even though sometimes his methods may be harsh and the schedule is tight, the project calmly proceeds toward the deadline. Not all the problems have been repaired, but at least everything seems to be fine. Coolio. So I think this the Itchio page said it would take a half an hour for a playthrough. But I guess a playthrough is all 4 stories. Or maybe check the apartments he already visited too. Okay, yeah. So road ahead. All right, everyone. So this is the second part of the coding story. It turns out that there's multiple. You have to go back into the room. So this is going to be next. I didn't record this next, but I'm going to edit it so that it makes sense so we see each story as it goes. Silence and concentration linger in the meeting room. Everyone's gazes don't know where to go. They just wander from face to face insistently. Nobody speaks, or they're all waiting for the director to say something. But he's still thinking. He's trying to find the fish he's looking for in a stormy ocean of ideas. He knows he's there, somewhere. Waiting for him. Hidden in the darkness, deep into the mind's abyss. And then suddenly, a young girl decides to talk. She's been with the team for less than 3 months, but has already shown how skilled she is. So the director and all the team listen to her, focused on every word. Is there really something wrong with a game entirely set in an apartment? I mean, why don't we try it out anyway? I don't think we'll solve anything by sitting here waiting for better ideas to come out. We have all the references for it, and the market analysis seems pretty clear when it comes to survival horrors. I think we should do it. And it's an interesting idea and has enough space for each department. The director seems happy, and so all the team is too. He's still thinking about the idea, as he's not already convinced about it. The previous game has already been finished, and now it's time to decide what to do next. There are some ideas, concepts, and mechanics the team wants to explore, but are they all worth all the efforts needed? The whole team's obviously concerned about the budget the game will need, but mostly the game's profit when it will launch. Could a game like this work well? Will someone accept and finance the idea? It really is a good idea. After all, each one of us has a different life, and of course, lives in a different apartment. Our experiences could grant solidarity, strength to the game's theme. But there is the financial aspect. We can't just jump ahead without thinking about it in detail. A horror game? I think you're right about it being probably the right project for us, as we always had that genre in mind in our previous works, but never truly tried to work on it. But are we so sure about it? I mean, would someone really be interested in something like that? Not that I don't like it, really, but I'm worried. Could we really make the game something at least interesting with that genre? We never tried to go full horror with any project before, so I don't know. I'm afraid we should stick to our comfort zone. I only have the choice to take the risk, so we're taking the risk. I know what you mean. The fear is completely logical, but sometimes it's better to try harder and do something different. Our team is already well formed. Even though they're known by many people, publishers, and other development studios, if we decide to make something entirely new, we could fail. But that could happen with every project, similar to things we've already made. Sticking to our comfort zone won't mean that we keep making good projects. It'll only mean that we keep on making the same kind of stuff. But if we focus more on what we can say and what we want to say to players, and on how we can make, and on how we can do that with a new game, then we'll make something that at least for us, will mean something. And if we make something meaningful for us, then we'll never be wrong. Is it suicidal for an entire team? Of course it is. But thinking about it, I don't see why we should not follow this idea. I think she's right and we should do it. Boom. So that chapter was a little disconnected from the first one, in all honesty. Let's see, is there more in that, or is everything two? The meeting is over, now the studio is empty. Okay, so these are our 3... Oh, I guess I'm going down to this one then. Yeah, we'll check this out again. Heart's Painful Lesson. Alright, next story. I guess that's it for the game development one, unless, we'll have to check back on that. Here we go. Once again, amazing artwork. An apartment occupied by a young and lonely student. He's now immersed in the shadows of his room, looking at the darkness surrounding him. In his head, there's his girlfriend's face. He deadly misses her. He'd like to call her and tell her he's sorry about everything, that he'll try to do his best to be a better person, but he doesn't know how to say it. So, what should I say to her? Well, let's start with the intention. The intention is to bring her back with me. I think, at least. So maybe I could start with... Laura, I really love you. I think we should talk, Laura. Okay, I wish I had more information. Is this like a 1 month thing? Is this a 2-year thing? You know? Have we already said this before? Because that's a bit of a heavy hit to come with. Do you actually love Laura? This is, I think we should talk since I'm gonna break up. Let's start with this. Let's just throw it all out there. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure it's good. Maybe more emphasis on the love. I want to be sincere with you about everything. I miss you enormously. Let's keep going with the... Okay. So, This is probably my favorite chapter so far, out of the one I've already played. But I like this top line, I want to be sincere with you about everything, because that shows, like, whatever mistake was made, like, no more games, no more nothing. This is how it is, you know? It's putting all the cards on the table. I like that. Well, but everything what exactly? Guess I'll figure it out somehow. Well, time to call her then. Oh no. Please answer. Imagine she doesn't answer. That would be a tragedy. Hi, I just want to know if you'd like to love me. No, wait, I want to say that I love you. Yes. And I'm sorry for what I've done. Just, you can't even imagine how much. I thought that maybe you'd want to get back together. You know. Do you really want me to answer you? Well, it would be nice. It would indeed be nice. Tragedy! She ends the call without saying a word. The young student finds himself alone once again, surrounded by the room's darkness. No way! Alright, hold on. I'm going back right away. So I think we got an ending. There's like 7 different endings or something. Or 14 different endings? I don't actually know. Everything is wrong. Wait! There's chapters! No, I played it wrong. Darn it. Okay, I'll format this in editing. Alright, so, yeah, I'll format it in editing. It's early morning. The young student's cry is so strong that even people on the street can hear him. Listen, I know you feel bad, but don't you think you're exaggerating? Me? Exaggerating? How could you say something like that? You know exactly how much Laura is important to me. Yes, of course, but how can you understand me? You've never been with a girl after all. Hey, I don't think that was necessary. She meant the world to me. Do you get it? The entire world. And now she's gone. Forever. Do you know how long is forever? Oh, I know. I'm only telling you to calm down a little. You really don't get it then. Calm down. How could I ever calm down? I miss her so much. I miss her face. The birthmarks on her left arm. I miss her. Hey, that's enough. Don't get into too many details, please. What? Aren't you here to listen to me? And to comfort me? I am, but I don't want the details. Oh, poor me. Even my friends don't want to listen to me. Calm down, Charlie Brown, just like Laura did. Jeez, you're really something, huh? Laura, where the heck are you? Come back. I won't live without you. Come back to me, please. I'm so lost. Maybe he's too young to know about love suffering. Maybe he's too childish to accept it. But anyway, Laura won't certainly come back, because that's how things go. So sad. Alright, let's see. Is that the end of that? No, there's more. Oh no! You can hear the young students cry from your room. That's sad. Still are not hearing from that student, so let's move on to another section? Okay. So, here's one. Check out this. Looks like a party of some kind. Maybe. Hopefully. Tiny Tortures. Here we go. The music is good. I hope it's not copyrighted, though. It's good music from what I'm hearing so far. Alright. A large and comfortable apartment occupied by a couple, a woman and her husband. Have you finished that book we bought last month? Which book? The one with the red cover. Don't you remember it? Oh, that one. Yes, I do remember. Have you finished it then? I guess I haven't. I totally forgot about it. You forgot? Yes, I did. Why you ask? I told you when we bought that I wanted to read it. Decided that I would have it after you, and now you forgot about it. But what's wrong with it? It's a book, not the end of the world. Relationships between husbands and wives are sometimes difficult. I read position taken means having the other one as an opponent. Very true. Oh, I have to pick sides? Pick the side of the woman, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you're careless and don't just pay attention, just a selfish old idiot? Well, those are both kind of harsh, in all honesty. I guess you're careless. Maybe sometimes I am. Yes, but I'm trying my best. I know you're trying, but you've got to try and stay focused. Or more focused than this, at least. Of course, but... You're talking as if you're better than me. Why do you always say that? Stop acting like the victim. Let's ask a question. Because it's true. Don't you realize it? No, I don't realize it. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to talk with you. Don't you get it? Of course I get it. Then why don't you listen to me and stop pretending to be superior then? Then why don't you listen to me? I try to listen. I try my best. I know you try your best. And it's wonderful. I'm just telling you that there's a problem. Yeah, I understand. Can we fix it together, okay? Really? Okay, that didn't end so badly. Yes, of course. I won't leave you alone. That could have gone bad, I think. And I think that went pretty swell. So that's a good old pat on the back for me. Let's check it out again. Oh, there's no one here for now? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Right here. Alright, the green room down here. I just always check back on the old stories to see if there's new adventures. Heavy balloons. That's some, we call that juxtaposition, right? Opposite of something? I think so. In this apartment lives a young girl. In a morning of boredom, she's waiting for a phone call. All over the walls and furniture, there's signs that she's alone. Her loneliness, though, is only proof of her complete freedom. Freedom to act. Freedom to choose. She can do whatever she wants. Use whatever she wants to spend some time while she waits. Alright, we get to decide between the TV and the mirror and the light and the window and the bed. Waiting for the phone. So let's turn the light on. There's only one chandelier in the room. Her father has fixed the light bulb for her. That happened months ago, though, and she hasn't turned the light on that whole time. Turn it on. Oh, God, no. The light is too strong for her, so she turns it off immediately. Okay, can we open a window? A dusty window. Sometimes it's stuck itself and it's hard to open. Watch outside. Outside the window, she sees the facades of other buildings. Her eyes wander through all the windows, and she can't help but ask, who lives in all those houses? How are their lives? Alright, bed. A noisy old bed covered with her favorite duvet and blankets. It always keeps her warm during cold days and cold nights. Sleep? Let's sleep for a little bit, I guess. As she lies down on the bed, covering herself up with the duvet and blanket, she falls asleep. She doesn't know for quite how long, but she sleeps for quite some time. Her dreams are sweet and beautiful, but as she wakes up, she still has nothing to do. Mirror time! A shiny mirror occupies a large portion of the wall. As almost everything else, it was given to her by her parents. Even though it's useful, she doesn't like to stare at herself. In fact, it annoys her a lot. Stare just a little bit. She really doesn't like to watch her body, especially if there's no usefulness in doing so. I don't like this little figure we see. Alright. The phone! Get the phone, get the phone, get the phone! She answers the phone, knowing already who's finally calling her. Hi, Julie, how are you? Hi, fine. And you? Very bored. Me too, I guess. Well, listen, I thought about it quite a lot. And? I really can't. I'm sorry, but I just can't. It's too much. I know it's important. I know we would be together, but I can't abandon everything to live with you. What do you mean it's too much? It's just too much, okay? What do I have to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? After everything I've done. Look, I'm really sorry about that, okay? But I really can't do that. I'm not ready. At all. So, I think it's better if we just... Are you leaving me? I guess I am. Oh, tragedy. Well, I have to go now. Sorry. Bye. She hangs up without saying a word. Not again. Not even a single one. A lonely girl stands still without feeling anything. She's still alone, still a little sad and not ready at all for this situation. And the boredom doesn't make things easier. Even though it's difficult and it hurts, there's still the future. Even though she can't control everything and can't change everything, there's still some hope and a brighter future. Oh, man. 2 strikeouts when it comes to doing, romancy stuff. Meeting is over still. Students crying in the room. Oh, we can go back to the couple. Good. Let's see what's going on with these people. A girl is a gun. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Maybe I won't format it. Maybe I won't format it to be... I think I'm just going to show it off in the order I'm going. A calm evening and a family reunion. Silent feelings fill the apartment's atmosphere. How are you now, sweetie? Oh! They're related! These are the parents of the lonely girl. I still don't really know. Love affairs can be complicated. Very complicated. Yes, indeed. What is important, though, is not to fall in hatred's trap. One must always love, even if he's not loved. I still have hope. That's good. Hope is the basis for love. Yes, to have hope is the same thing as loving life. You know, dear, to live is difficult. But if we have hope, we can endure everything. We can endure pain. We can endure grief. We can endure solitude. And to endure all those things means that we can bravely confront life, without fear. The young lonely girl smiles at her parents. In her memory, the face of who is now her ex-girlfriend still shines, but the image is becoming paler. Yet she does not feel any hate for her. She is sad, that's for sure. She still feels lonelier than before. But even if the world is harsh and life isn't beautiful or pleasing as she would like it to be, maybe the future will be better. That is awesome. I like that conclusion. I assume that's the conclusion. Oh, shoot, I missed something. Each with different situations, different problems, and different approaches. Now your notebook is filled with notes on each of those characters. Some are more authentic, others may be more unbelievable. Yet all of them share something. A hidden spot in those people's lives. Answers to questions you couldn't make, but that could reveal more about them. And maybe about yourself too. But what if you could ask those questions? What if, thanks to your fantasy, you'd be able to ask them who they are and what they most desire? This is the tech guy, the dev. Mr. Tech Dev, who are you? I'm the director of an independent video development team. It's a small team, but we are happy about it. And what do you wish for, Mr. Tech Developer? I think I'm still looking for something. I'm looking for a project that could lead me to the answers I need. Answers about the world around me, the people that inhabit it. And about myself, too, of course. I hope I'll find it soon, but in the meanwhile, we'll all try to jump from project to project, and everyone in the team finds their answers their own way. So hopefully, one day I'll be able to find mine. Great, Mr. Tech Guy. This is the... Lonely... No, this is another tech dude. Lead artist. I work as a lead artist in a small development studio. Sometimes it's tiring, but nice. And what do you wish for? Well, what I most wish for is... I guess I wish to be less insecure. Insecure about my abilities in my own work, that is. I can work better if I'm in an environment in which people tell me about what they think about. Dude, if this lead artist is supposed to be the lead artist for this actual game, phenomenal work. If not, still phenomenal work, Mr. Person who did the art, or Mr. or Mrs. Person who did the art. I don't actually know who did the art, but I assume it's based on this character. Like if they like my work, or if they think there are things that should be fixed. But it's a little restraining. I constantly need feedback, so it's just difficult. I understand that. And then you are the programmer. Who are you, programmer? Just a technical lead in a development studio. We make interesting games, and my job is to ensure that they properly work. And what do you wish for? I just wish for the same thing as many other workers wish for. A calm, comfortable workplace that could suit me. But in the end, things are as good as they are. People in the team are nice, and the director's a good friend, so I can't complain. And after all, it's not so simple to go somewhere else to work when you're in the middle of a job. For now, I'll just stay here and enjoy my next projects. Oh, and this is the intern. I assume. Who are you? I'm a game design intern in a small studio. It's very exciting, because I always wanted to work there. What do you wish for? Probably a permanent job, right? I'm still not sure about it, but for now, I just want to do what I like. My only desire is to be able to make games that could be an experience, rather than just pure entertainment. Once again, if this is based on a real person, 2 thumbs up. Is this the wife, maybe? Who are you? Oh, I'm a nurse in a very small clinic. And what do you wish for? I wish my husband could pay more attention to me. He's a good man, but sometimes he just gets lost. So he forgets about everything. I wish he could get more attention. This is the husband, I would assume. Who are you? Just an average comic book artist. What do you wish for? Oh, something very simple. I just like to be able to stop drawing and retire. I'm very tired of it. I want to focus more on my family. Well, I wish you a good retirement. Is this the lonely girl? Who are you? I'm a university student. Currently, I'm studying foreign languages. All of them? All the foreign languages? What do you wish for? I would like to love and be loved. That's the most important thing for me. And then this is the person who dumped the lonely girl, Valerie? Julie. I'm a graduate in art with a specialization in theater. At the moment, I'm looking for a job. What do you wish for? I think what I would like most is for people to be less pressing when it comes to relationships. I don't like forced relations. When I say I'm not ready for something, I expect the person I'm with to understand me. That's my bad, Julie. I'm sorry. I think everyone needs their own free space. And it's a shame when others try to force them to erase it. Alright, oh, this is the sad boy. Who are you? A university student. I'm into loving rather than studying, but I want to be a doctor. Well, it's good for doctors to love, so, you know, you're on the right track, I guess. I wish to be able to spend all my life with Laura and not be alone anymore. Dude, I hope there's more game, because I gotta figure out how to get those two together. Who are you? I'm a marketing student. I love to travel, so my objective is to open a travel agency. What do you wish for? What I most wish for is... I guess it's for people to take sentimental affairs more seriously. I'm tired of selfish people. There must be more consideration of each other's feelings in friendship, love, or affairs between individuals in general. Alright, I feel like we're getting like the secret code on how to interact between each people, you know? And who are you? I don't recognize you. Sleepy friend. I'm a mathematics student. Nothing very interesting. What do you wish for? I wish I could fall asleep without my best friend calling me in the middle of the night. He's always worried because of his relationship with his girlfriend. And when something's wrong, he doesn't consider at all other people's feelings. Or if they're doing something. Okay. That's all the characters, right? Yeah. Who are you? My name is Apple Guy. I make YouTube videos. I go to college, I guess, eventually. But, you know. What do I most wish for? Wow. That's a good question. Game? I want to get into that, but I'm gonna let whatever's going on here. You know, art by... Alright, here we go. I think that's the game. Big shout out to everyone in these credits. They all did amazing, amazing, amazing work. Highest compliments to everyone. Super amazing game. I had fun playing it. I had fun, you know, sitting here, voicing it, interacting with the people, getting involved in each of the stories. And what I love is that they weren't like super duper like required all my attention. You know, I could still have fun with it. I wasn't like stressing out trying to make sure I get good endings or anything. I was able to just kind of interact with it. Amazing. I'm not going to read out everyone's name because I'd probably mess it up, but I'm going to have the link to the Itchio page. Please check it out. Well, that's a very sad thing to put at the end of a game as a, you know, tribute, but I hope they are resting peacefully. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. I appreciate that. So what do I wish for? I guess was kind of the question I want to take away. I think this loops me back around to the title screen, right? Probably. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so what do I wish for? Well, I just wish for everyone to be happy with themselves. And if that's fulfilling yourself through you know, grinding or just being happy with yourself, that's what I wish for. 100%. I wish that everyone is able to find happiness within themselves. So with that, you know, I guess I should ask, who are you guys watching this video and what do you wish for? Go ahead and leave me a comment and I'll respond to all of them and read them. We'll have a nice time. That's going to be all for now though, so I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe and tell your friends about the channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys put my videos around. I'll catch you all back here next time for the next video. Until then, as always, take care.